Can pick out a few things, but he is completely on board with controlling high health care costs. And you're going to have an entrepreneurial governor in me that no one has tackled that before. When it comes to balancing education, getting that right, getting folks that need to go to college, need a skills-based education. You look at the other issues. We've talked about some high utility costs, water, affordable housing, rural broadband, child care. Who do you think is going to get that done with a supermajority? And I agree, we have become complacent over 20 years. Mitch Daniels came and it was run by the other side of the aisle, and it was a state in the red financially. That's what happened after 16 years of Democrats running our state. But if you want someone who's a problem solver, of all Republicans got more done on health care, education, and agriculture than any other senator, and can do that in just 6 years, pay attention to that.
To clarify here in 15 seconds, you said you can pick out some things. Are there things he has said that you wish he hadn't said?
There are going to be things that you can pick out on anybody wishing they haven't said it.
And what are they?
I'm going to say, I'm not going to itemize them, but he has been mostly in line with faith, family, community, freedom, and opportunity, and Hoosiers are hearing that.
Ms. McCormick, your running mate, Terry Gooden, has gone against some of the traditional Democratic Party positions in the past on both abortion and marriage equality in some of his previous votes. How do you assure those who vote for you that you'll deliver on those issues? And what role will your LG play in your administration if elected? A minute for you on that question as well.
Yeah, my LG isn't a problem. The entire party is behind him. He's got bipartisan support. He knows a lot of Republicans. He is well received. I picked him because of his character, because he is competent and his commitment to service. I have no worries about Terry Gooden, nor does the state of Indiana. It also comes to remind us that that person is a heartbeat away from being the governor of Indiana. And let's talk about the lieutenant governor on the other candidate on the other side. He has proclaimed to be a white Christian nationalist. He is a book banner. He is comparing vaccines to rape at a time where women are fighting for our reproductive freedoms. He also is name calling. I mean, really? To call people Jezebel spirits that we're running for governor? I am a 20-year public servant. I'm a mom. I'm a farm family. I am committed to Hoosiers, and that's the best he can give. And again, it's about an apology, and it also is about owning up. I mean, until we have that, it's ridiculous. He's dangerous.
Mr. Braun, 30 seconds if you wish for a rebuttal or if you wish.
So when you're focusing on a lieutenant governor, that means you're shaky on what your own plans are going to be. Obviously, in this state, a governor is going to call the shots. And if you want a governor that has now changed policy from what you were just before, or you want a strong, steady hand that's proven you can get things done on the biggest stage, coming in to fix our issues, when you focus on that, that means you're afraid you don't have enough to offer Hoosiers. They're going to address kitchen table issues.
Okay, we've got 15 seconds. If you wish
I'm not afraid to lead, because I know leading is about addressing kitchen table issues, about the economy. But I also know, too, and I'm crystal clear, it's about character. We need someone at the top of that ticket who will represent us well at the national level, and who will also have a running mate who will serve us well.
Real quick, top of the ticket, that's me. If you
Again,
want, if
you have
want
not
to take
apologized,
on my
sir.
character,
Jezebel
just
spirit,
ask
sir.
anyone that knows me, and that's going to be a hard case to make.